losing him again. Oh god, he's back at Rebirth.
Hey there everyone, this is Ray Carcillo, and today we are going to take a look at Call of Duty Black Ops. The seventh game in the series, this is the first to center primarily around the Cold War, and is dubbed Black Ops because many of the missions you go on are outside of standard military protocol. You play primarily as Alex Mason, a SOG operative who opens the game strapped to a chair as he's being interrogated and tortured by unknown assailants. Constantly prodded and poked, Mason slips into flashbacks of the events that led him up to this point, beginning with the Bay of Pigs in Cuba in 1961, where he and his squad mates, Bowman and Woods, are tasked with assassinating Fidel Castro. From there, Mason will go through torture and see things that would break most men. Luckily for the USA though, Mason and his squad mates, that would later include CIA handler Hudson and undercover operative Weaver, are made of sterner stuff.
Alright. Everything is ready.
Gear up, boys.
Say what the bar, Carlos. No problem.
Black Ops is an amazing experience that will take you from storming mansions in Cuba, to prison breaks in Siberia, to clearing out rat holes in Vietnam, as you experience some of the most traumatizing moments of the Cold War while becoming immersed in a Manchurian Candidate-like plot. As always, the Call of Duty series does a spectacular job with its look and sound, and this very well may be the prettiest game I've ever seen. Period.
Get the fuck out of our way!
I actually started to get lost in the game at times, thinking I was watching a TV show instead of playing a game, since it's just so smooth on every level. My only complaint about the look is that there are maybe 6 to 7 enemy skins total. Killing the same guy over and over again broke the illusion more often than not. The audio was also tip-top as a star-studded cast came in to do the voices. Ed Harris, Sam Worthington, Gary Oldman, and Ice Cube all lend their voices to the game, and it just helps bring this awesome story to life.
Perfect, you're all focused on the airfield.
Convoy ahead, do not engage.
The only thing that people might have a problem with at times is some aspects of the gameplay. For the most part, there's really nothing new here, as the game is mostly like your standard first-person shooter. There's a lot of great variety over the course of the levels, as you'll pilot hovercraft and helicopters and serve as a gunner on numerous missions. And so the gameplay is definitely varied enough to keep you happy. So that's not the problem. My problem came when I was playing on the harder difficulty levels, and there was literally a never-ending supply of enemies coming, and this goes back to my problem with enemy skins. There was a hallway on the 3rd level, I believe, that I was playing on veteran mode, and I was camped there for close to 45 minutes just picking off the always respawning Russian soldiers. It wasn't until I started to push up that the enemies would stop spawning, but this was damn near impossible most times and really pushed my skills to the max. And of course, since I kept killing all these soldiers, I never had to worry about ammo, so it was always a sick cycle I found myself in and frustrated by. Especially when you see a stack of dead bodies, 7 people high, and they all have the same faces and stupid red Russian berets on. Aside from this complaint, I really can't praise the game enough everywhere else. It very well may be the best in the series.
It's gotta be the last of them! Get us out of here, Mason! Need more ammo! That's the stronghold! We got him on the road!
And I will easily put this head and shoulders above the Modern Warfare games, just due to a single-player campaign mode that will probably take 10 to 15 hours to complete, if not more on the harder difficulty levels. Then add in the classic Call of Duty multiplayer with all its customization options, along with Treyarch bringing back the Zombie Horde multiplayer from World at War, and you have a lot to keep bringing you back to this game again and again, and to me is a must-purchase for any shooter fan. There's even a new zombie level, which might just be one of the funniest multiplayer scenarios I've ever seen, where you can play as either Richard Nixon, Fidel Castro, John F. Kennedy, or Robert McNamara. If you have never gotten a Call of Duty game before, this would be a great time to start. because you will not be disappointed. If you're a fan of the series already, you might as well be preparing to hibernate for the winter, because I don't see how you're ever going to be pulled away from your TV set. This game is simply tremendous.